of the world through the tribulation. In verse 18, saying that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him. Genesis chapter 18 and verse 18. Abraham is going to have a tremendous influence. He is going to influence multitudes of people, including the succeeding generations. This is true right now, today. As I write, and as you read this book or you listen to me on and watch me on the podcast, Abraham is influencing us. We cannot avoid it. Verse 19, for I know him that he will command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of the Lord and do justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him. Genesis chapter 18 and verse 19. God says, I'd better not hide it from Abraham because he will get a wrong impression of me. Notice, by the way, that this man Abraham had discipline in his household. Verse 20, and the Lord said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which is come upon me, and if not, I will know. Genesis chapter 18, verses 20 through 21. In other words, God is saying to Abraham, I know the situation there, but I am going down to investigate. God never does anything hurriedly or hastily. It is a good thing that God told Abraham he was going to destroy these cities, because otherwise Abraham would have gotten a wrong impression of God. He would have thought that God was rather dictatorial and vindictive, and that he was one who apparently showed no mercy for or consideration of those who were his. Abraham would really have had a distorted and warped view of God, and so God lets him know what is going on. Abraham now has time to turn his mind in, turn this over in his mind. It is also a good thing that God told him, because he did have a wrong idea of God and Sodom and Gomorrah. He was wrong about many things. This is one of the reasons that God is telling us as much as he is. There is a lot of things that he does not tell us, but he also told us enough so that though a man be a fool and a wayfaring man, he needeth he he needeth not he, he needn't error therein. One of the things here is obviously people were crying out to the Lord. We it talks about the souls under the mercy seat crying out for vengeance, and that's what the impending doom of this world, the judgment of this world is coming, is judging them for what they did, the martyrs, all the Christians that they killed, and all the people that they have tortured for worshiping Jesus Christ. And so God's going to pour out his wrath upon them. I didn't talk about that tonight. I probably should have. It's interesting that they will beg to die. They'll beg for the mountains to fall on them, and they cannot die. And so that's kind of the picture that we have here in this day and time. And Nathan Dillion, I haven't been able to find him, posted this meme, this video of people being surgically enhanced to the point where that they are more robot than they are human, and that they their soul and mind is still there, but the rest of them is body. It's a post-humanist, and so you can imagine that they'll get to the point where they're indestructible. They can't be destroyed by God. They'll beg to die, and because of the pain and the misery and torment that they're going through because of the tribulation period, and God won't let them die. So I didn't talk about that tonight. So there's a freebie. Now we go on to the next section, which is verses